Hello everybody and welcome back to Red Devils TV. Now this is a bit of different type of content that I want to do on my channel today, and it's called Why I Don't Want Harry Kane. Now Harry Kane is being described as one of the greatest Premier League strikers the Premier League's ever seen. And obviously he's in good form at the moment, currently in the Premier League. He's just broke another Premier League record. I think he's now Spurs' all-time goal scorer. Or that was a new record that he set over the weekend with beating Manchester City 1-0. So obviously, Harry Kane is a very well-respected striker in the fan base of the Premier League. So in United's fan base, City's fan base, Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea, every single team. He's seen as one of the world's greatest strikers, and he's a very hyped up striker. But for me, I feel like that he's not the right player for Manchester United. Now, obviously, so many people prefer Harry Kane over other strikers. And I'm going to back two arguments. I'm going to give you my explanation on why I don't want Harry Kane, but then I'll give you another explanation to people who I've spoke to, and pretty much I'll write the average of what everyone said, and I'll just tell you their opinion on Harry Kane. So I'll give you my opinion first. And for me, I feel like Harry Kane, firstly, is a bottle job. I feel like that with United wanting to move forward, we need a young striker who's hungry, confident, strong, and pretty much everything that Harry Kane is, but younger and less injury prone, because they're the two main factors for me when it comes to Harry Kane of why I don't want him. First of all, his age, because he is 29, nearly 30, and as well his ankle injuries are very scary, because if we were to put 80 to 90 million to sign Harry Kane, it's not a good look. I mean, I know we've kind of struck lucky with Casemiro with the age difference, obviously because Casemiro was 30, but at the end of the day, I feel like that look is only for Casemiro only. I don't think we could risk getting another ageing player who's going to be world class. And Harry Kane will score you goals, but at the end of the day, will he actually suit Manchester United? For me, I don't think so, because I feel like that Erik ten Hag wants a fast striker, a fast, strong striker. But again, if you look at ten Hag's previous players, obviously he signed Weghorst, who's a strong striker who's not relatively quick. Sebastian Haller when he was at Ajax. So realistically, maybe Harry Kane is something that ten Hag wants, but I'm talking about me as a fan. I personally don't rate him. I feel like he's not good enough for being a winner. I feel like he's a bottle job. Yes, he's scored a crazy amount of goals in the Premier League and for Tottenham Hotspur, but for me, I just think he doesn't suit the profile. I would much prefer a striker more like Vlahovic or Victor Osimhen, a striker like that of that caliber. And I'm comparing them two strikers in Vlahovic and Osimhen, and they're two completely different strikers. Obviously, Vlahovic is a lot more physical and a lot more powerful, when Osimhen is a lot more technical striker. So for me, I personally feel like that Harry Kane is the wrong type of striker that United need to be going for. Now, I do rate him as a striker. I've never said he's not a good player, but I just feel like that as an actual, for Manchester United, I feel like that Harry Kane will not be a good signing for Manchester United, and that's just my opinion. But I'll now talk about what other people have said about how they personally rate Harry Kane, about how he's a great striker, about how he's perfect for United. So some people talk about how he's great at playing his back to goal, which is true. He's good at playing his back to goal, how he drops into midfield and helps with link-up play. Yes, that's also a good factor, considering Erik ten Hag likes to play possession and build-up play football. And finally, that he's one of the greatest strikers we've seen in the Premier League. Them three arguments, you've got to admit, are good arguments. But again, this is just my opinion. I personally don't think Harry Kane is the right striker for Manchester United. And obviously, people are entitled to their own opinions. I would just much rather prefer, if we're going to be splashing big cash on a striker in the summer, because we don't know who the owners are going to be yet either. But for me, I personally wouldn't have Harry Kane at Manchester United. And that's just my opinion. I think he's a great striker, but I think Tottenham Hotspur, obviously, I think that the lack of trophies that they've won, Harry Kane is not going to be remembered as a Premier League great. And that, again, like I said, this is just my opinion. But maybe it's the fact that he's English. Maybe it's the fact that he is obviously well seen and well respected in England. I don't know, because if Benzema was to announce his retirement tomorrow, you can guarantee Real Madrid sign Harry Kane, or the likes of Bayern Munich to sign Harry Kane. These top teams would probably want to sign Harry Kane. And I feel like Manchester City made a mistake not signing Harry Kane over Haaland. Because obviously before this season started, last season, Harry Kane was linked to a move with Manchester City in the summer, and it fell through. And obviously they have Erling Haaland now, but I feel like Erling Haaland is a better striker than Harry Kane when it comes to the power, the pace, and I wouldn't say finishing ability, because I think Harry Kane is a very good finisher. That's what he's perfected as a footballer, and it's hard to perfect certain things as a footballer. But again, I just feel like Harry Kane is the wrong striker for Manchester United, and that's just my opinion. Obviously, let me know in the comments down below, would you take Harry Kane at Manchester United? Or if you are a rival fan, would you take Harry Kane at your club? Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I just personally feel like that Harry Kane is the wrong choice of striker for Manchester United. And like I said, that's just my opinion. But again, you're entitled to your own opinion. If you disagree, let me know in the comments down below and we'll have a good debate. Because obviously this is what the beauty of football is. We all like to have our own opinions. The debates is what makes football more entertaining, one of the most talked about sports in the world. So yeah, I feel like everyone's not going to have the same opinion, because obviously that's well known. But I just personally feel like Harry Kane's a bottle job, and the lack of trophies, and Ten Hag needs a leader. Ten Hag needs a confident serial winner, and that's what he needs in this current rebuild. If we had a already well-drilled squad that were confident, and we needed that final piece of the puzzle, which was the main striker, then Harry Kane might be that solution. But for me right now, in United's current situation, Harry Kane is the wrong type of striker to be going for. But like I said, that's just my opinion. But yeah, like I said, I just feel like Harry Kane is a bit of a bottle job. Obviously, the lack of trophies with Spurs, and obviously him in in finals, like the Champions League final against Liverpool, obviously the Euros, the World Cup this season. Yeah, he goes missing in big games, and if you go into a club like Manchester United, you're going to be playing a lot of big games. And obviously Ten Hag has high expectations, and I don't think Harry Kane will be able to meet that expectations that Erik Ten Hag sets. But again, like I said, I don't know how many times I said it in this video, this is just my opinion. I know it's controversial because it's the 1 out of 10 opinion. But again, like I said, I'm entitled to my own opinion as much as you are. So if you think I'm wrong, tell me in the comments down below. I reply to every single comment on my YouTube channel. So let me know what your thoughts are on Harry Kane. And yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.